Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to a new Stranger Vlog. I was going to film this outside, but I thought against it because there's going to be way too much traffic and people walking by and people being annoying. But I want to prove to you that I am recording this in New York City. And as I record this, let me see, hopefully I'll get the camera to focus. In the background, that is the Freedom Tower, the old World Trade Center site. And as I pan this over a little bit more, you can see the Manhattan Bridge in the background. So once again, I wanted to film this outside, but I think I was going to have way too much trouble with people walking by and making noise and interrupting me. So I decided to film this here in my mom's house, here in beautiful New York City. So I haven't opened this yet, but here's an Iron Brew, straight from Scotland. I want to thank Danny Duncan, who, luckily enough, took one of these, put it in his suitcase, brought it over from Scotland to Florida, then sent it by mail from Florida to my house up in Rochester, New York. And then while I was visiting my mom, I said, okay, I wanted to do a video of a New Yorker drinking Iron Brew. For those who are unfamiliar with Iron Brew, if you're not from Scotland, check out their videos on YouTube. They put out really funny commercials. And so I was so curious, and Danny Duncan is or Bat Dan is such a friend of the show. I said, please, is there any way, shape, or form you could get me some Iron Brew? So I finally chilled it. It's been chilling in my mom's refrigerator for a day now. So this thing has traveled from Scotland to Florida, from Florida to upstate New York, now to New York City. So I'm going to try it out now, as a New Yorker tries Iron Brew. So if you could just give me a moment, I have to get it open. That's what happens when you only have one hand to hold the phone and the other hand to hold the Iron Brew. And I've watched a couple of videos on YouTube so far about people who've tried it out. So here we go. And of course my mom's phone is going to ring while I'm filming. This thing has traveled thousands of miles, and of course it's going to, my mom's phone is going to ring as soon as I try to record something like this. So bear with me, I'm just waiting for the ringing to stop. Okay, let's give it a shot. Interesting. So it's Iron Brew, or as people say, Iron Brew. Iron Brew gets you through. That's the tagline. And also, excuse me. I am gonna say that this is not a sponsored video. This is no product placement. This is just one curious person who has friends overseas and wanted to. I saw the funny videos online. This is not a sponsored ad. And I do have to say, this does taste like Wrigley's spearmint gum. Wrigley's double mint gum, which is what I heard someone else say in a review, and maybe it's an American thing. And cheers. I should have, before I drank it, I should have said cheers to all my mates in the UK. It's pretty good. I mean, he said once you have one, you won't be able to have another. You'll want another and another. So who knows? Maybe I'm going to have to start having these shipped in from Scotland. And, and forgive the American ignorance. We know of Scotland, us stupid, ugly Americans. We know Scotty from Star Trek. We know Fat Bastard from, the Austin Powers movies, and also Mike Myers. He did a bit on Saturday Night Live. Says, if it's not Scottish, it's crap. Oh, and Train Spotting. So your beautiful, beautiful country. Unfortunately, us ugly Americans only know what we see on TV. So I apologize about that. I'm looking at the screen. I mean to be looking at the camera, and I apologize about that. But this is actually pretty good. It's, it's a little sugary. But then again, understand that this thing has probably traveled and has been in suitcases and has been in packages across the country. But it's pretty good. It's a very sugary taste. It tastes a bit like tea, and I'm sorry if the camera's shaking because my hand. I wasn't planning on holding this thing for 4 minutes now. And how appropriate. An American fat bastard drinking a Scottish drink. It's been giving me a lot of burps, so at least the good thing is the carbonation stood, because I'm burping up like a champ over here. And it's nice and cold. I mean, we still do Fahrenheit over here, so I don't know what it would be in Celsius, but it's not ice cold, but it's pretty chilly. Like as I'm holding it in my hand, it's good. It's very sweet. It tastes like a tea, and I think for Americans the closest thing would be like a Wrigley's Double Mint gum. This is compelling, right? Watching a fat bastard drink Iron Brew. Iron Brew! And forgive me, my Scottish friends, if I am butchering your what we would consider an accent. But hey, I'm recording this in New York, so get out of here. Forget about it. How you doing? This is some good stuff right here. So, you know what? It's probably going to be boring for you guys to watch me finish drinking this. So, I thank you for watching so far. To people across the country, check out my podcast. Check out other videos on this YouTube page. Once again, this is not a sponsored video. It's just one curious person wanted to check out a product that I saw some pretty funny commercials for on YouTube. So, thank you for watching. Don't be a stranger. Hey guys, a little bit of a postscript. I finished drinking this, I would say, about 10-15 minutes ago. And holy smokes, was I not aware how much sugar? 25 grams, 25.8 grams. And there isn't a listing here for caffeine. But holy smokes, my heart is pumping. My blood pressure is high, or higher than usual. And holy smokes, there's a lot of caffeine in this. It feels that way. I don't know. I haven't had a caffeine drink in over a day or so. I don't usually drink pop on my days off. And I had coffee, about 2 days ago. Holy smokes, my heart is racing. So just a little add-on to the video. This stuff is powerful. I mean, I feel great, but holy smokes. It's crazy. Okay, just leaving you with that. Don't be a stranger.